to the final, which will be in December in San Clemente, one of the most coveted venues across the way. Kate Fahey only about 600 points away from catching Mary Brasha. So her goal this tournament is to get to 800 points, and she would be in. Sign out early. Genie Bouchard back to serve now. Game one. Unfortunate bounce. Giltinan will take it. Bouchard pushing that return out deep at the baseline.
You see Lara really running around her backhand. It's not something we typically see in women's. Most of the women, vast majority, are quite comfortable on the backhand side, maybe even prefer it. So it'll be interesting to see if Genie picks up on that, as she does there.
Wow, it's in. Nope. It was wide. Bouchard on the board in game one. Oh, Bouchard tracked it down, just couldn't get it over. Instead hit the sponsor logo, Lapiplasty. And Lara earns back the ball. And here's an upset alert. You were looking for this one. Your guy from Virginia Beach.
John Lucian Goins out of Florida taking down the number 10 seed. Pablo Tejas in two. We saw him in Virginia Beach taking down Noe Cliff and Grayson Golden. So John is here to play. He's not fooling around, and that's a good win. That's a good win. And as we were talking about before, no one is safe, and we've seen some crazy score lines already this morning.
Nice play at the kitchen for Genie Bouchard. Well calculated, great depth as well to her shots on the approach. With the deep field in the round of 64, we had 5 single matchups today.
Good forehand there from Lara, deep to the Genie backhand. Always encouraging, though, if you're Genie and you're kind of playing someone you have no idea about, and something emerges as clear as day that they're not that comfortable on this side or in that area. Just provides you a lot of comfort in being able to, like, here's the game plan. I just need to execute as best as possible until they prove me wrong.
Clearly identified it there too. Did Genie Bouchard to even it out? Nice cross-court winner for Genie Bouchard.
Nice. Lara's watching Jesse with those backhand drop volleys earlier, but it's impressive movement for Lara. I mean, she's literally running to the sideline, running around. It's almost Jack Sock-esque, and really wanting to make sure she's hitting a forehand. It's an impressive level of movement almost every single rally.
And some players strategizing against that, at least against Jack Sock, will often return to the forehand side to then open up the shot on the backhand side. See if Genie starts to work in some of that.
That's a really good nuanced point there, Michelle.
Well, Wong on the backhand side.
Chris Hayworth was on one of the pods a few months ago, sharing that his strategy, really go after that kind of welcomed weapon for someone, handle that power, and then, as you said, the rest of the court and their shots are available to target.
Drop volley off the net. Lara Giltinan takes it back. Oh my, 3 let cords. And why that time?
Almost sensed that Lara felt a little bad about how those 2 net cords played out in her favor, and wasn't ready to just kind of be a mean one and finish that. Yeah, that's the playbook for Genie, and she should try to execute that as much as possible in a relentless way.
That's a great volley from Genie. Out of the air, swings it back, heavy angle to the weaker side of Giltinan. Nice cross-court winner. Giltinan on the run, finds the opening. Oh, look out.
Technical warning.
Almost taking out a referee crew for this one.
Some of the close quarters on the inside courts, I mean, no one was safe. No one was safe. Spectators, fans, refs, it was... you should be wearing eye protection if you're watching your friends play.
Bouchard pulling ahead, up 2 now, game 1. Best 2 out of 3, games to 11, win by 2. Nice sweeping finish for Genie Bouchard.
You know what we haven't talked about on the women's side in a little bit? Salome. Good forehand down the line there from Lara.
It's a nice response again from Genie Bouchard all over the read. Angled it.
Sorry, Michelle, not to cut you off, but I was just going to note that haven't seen Lara kind of go inside out with her forehand, so when she does run around that in that backhand corner, Genie's already kind of pouncing up the line as she tries to kind of pass her.
Again to the backhand side, troublesome for Lara. Bouchard pulling ahead 9-3. Lara had to work her way through the qualifiers. Had to take out one opponent on her way to the main draw. Just deep on the return, too. And Genie Bouchard earns a game point at 10-3. Chance at a third. Winner of this one will face Lacey Schneeman, the 11th seed in the round of 32.
That's a scary prospect. When Lacey's on, she is, in any of those events, she plays like a top 3 woman. It's really incredible how athletic and fierce she is. Great exchange there from both ladies.
Season starting in January. Giltinan defending her backhand a bit better that time. Bouchard clearly angling every shot to that corner. It's good. Bouchard gets the ATP.
Genie painting lines out there. Had to come from the far corner to get that as well. Great athletic play here.
Yeah, she's going to be happy about this one. Have another look at the replay. Nice. Curled it in with a paddle. Threw some topspin on it. Oh, no. Unlucky bunch. Oh, hit the bar. So, replay. Don't question it, Genie. It works in your favor.
Yeah, Lara had walked back to the baseline saying I had won the point. I apologize, not knowing that it ended up striking that.
0-1.
Oh, great extension from Giltinan. Just couldn't get there.
I think the adjustment here in game 2 for Lara is not trying to pass with her backhand. If she has to hit that, she obviously doesn't want to. But if she's going to hit the two-handed backhand and Genie's at the net, just make her play and get another ball back. I think she's been trying to pass too much, and it's leaving kind of shoulder-high balls for Genie to put away.
Well-placed volley there for Lara. 2-0 lead in game 2.
Michelle, you were just kind of complaining about your seat up here in the bird's nest with the sun.
No complaints from me.
Well, slight
that the
complaint.
sun's out.
I know, but we did not expect that 2 hours ago. It was
didn't expect to get sunburned
pretty,
today.
Yeah,
that was
pretty
my
gray
only,
and frigid. Yeah.
My only thought as a head, but I'll persevere. I'll get some sunscreen from somebody.
1-0.
How's the shit there?
I still have my jacket on.
Want to trade?
We'll trade after this match.
Got away from Lara. Tip of the paddle. Maybe a unlucky bounce. Bouchard will take back the serve.
0-2. Point. One, two. Point.
Bouchard ties it up at 2.
2.
Step forward, a couple steps back. Both sides, consistency. A little bit of an issue. Deep again for Bouchard. Giltinan back on top.
3-2.
It's a nice drop from Lara. Some crowds and
4-2.
fans in the house.
I wonder if there's some Vegas locals. She's got about 6 to 8 consistent cheers and claps. She's kind of out fanning Genie right now.
Which is surprising.
It's very surprising.
2-4.
Drop volley. Some finesse on that touch. That's a lot like Jesse Irvin's, as mentioned.
I'm still thinking about that ATP from Genie.
I know, it was nice. She is too. And a miss for Bouchard on the return. Shoveled it deep of the baseline.
5-2. Slide out.
Finally a miss from Giltinan. She was the more consistent player the last 4 points. Genie Bouchard back to serve. 3-point gap to close.
2-5. Slide out.
A little too much.
If Ryan Sherry made it out to the bench today and he was able to talk to Genie, I think he would be saying just extend the point. You don't have to go for perfection. You definitely have a little bit more variety and consistency. You don't need to go for such extreme angles and putaways, but it's a good battle here from Lara. She's stringing together some points.
2-5.
Nice drive.
Slide out.
Giltinan takes it right back.
Slide out. Two, 5. Point.
Beautiful dipping hybrid drive there from Genie. That's one of the best shots she's started using, both double and singles. It's really been well honed by her.
Nice ball. That was the setup shot for Genie Bouchard that earned her the point. Again, going to that forehand side to then open up the backhand side. I think maybe getting a little too one-dimensional with that strategy to go
4-5.
to the backhand maybe too soon in the points.
Point.
Love the way she opened it up there.
Slide 5.
Yeah, I was talking about a little bit earlier. It's not Lara's forte there on the two-handed backhand and just trying to go for too much. Even if that was a foot or 2 feet lower, it's a crushing put away from Genie. Just needs to try to get that back over the net.
Nice run for Genie Bouchard. 4 unanswered points. There, Giltinan takes it back now. Clean winner for Bouchard instead. Nice. Again, now the forehand side seems to be working well for her on that ad serving position from Lara.
6-5.
There it is. Genie Bouchard closes 9-5 lead, game 2.
Yeah, one of the more interesting things about pickleball is when we talk about movement, you could obviously talk about, lateral movement or closing time on getting to a ball that may be up at the net. But in Genie's case, she's got great movement that she's kind of moving through those returns or those drives so that she can get to the net faster. It's not planted, rip, and then move. It's a kind of a gradual move.
I have bad bunions. Wish they'd disappear.
Lapiplasty.
Sup, future me. And no bunions. How?
Lapiplasty.
Lapiplasty corrects bunions at the source, meaning you're back in sneakers in weeks.
Lapiplasty.
Weeks! The future of bunion surgery is here. Learn more at lapiplasty.com. Risks include infection, pain, and loss of correction.
Last 6 points have been hers too in game 2. Zeroing in on her strategy. That's a nice play from Lara. Twice to the same corner. What a get. Genie Bouchard on the fly to her forehand side again.
Yeah, unbelievable strokes there from Genie, and she did a great job of changing up her pattern. She went down the line with the two-hander, didn't bring it cross court, and that kind of opened her up for another skillful shot. And I think Lara thought that serve was out, but realized it was in.
A gift and a 9-5 lead now for Bouchard. Wide on the return, and match point surrendered to Genie Bouchard. Genie Bouchard with a walk-off winner on the backhand side.